Hi Stampin' friends, it's Tina Shaw from tinashaws.blogspot.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Fairborn, Ohio. And today I wanted to show you a new fold for me. You may have already heard of it or maybe done it before, but this is called the Miura card. Miura. It's M-I-U-R-A. Miura fold. And I used, on this card, I used Real Red and the Heartwarming Hugs Designer Series paper. And I had actually one of these poinsettias left over from the other project that I did with the foil poinsettia, where I layered every other layer with foil and cardstock. And I thought, why don't I do that? And so this one opens up like this. Cute fold. It's not hard. Just figuring out your little folds is the only issue that if you would have an issue, but it's pretty easy. So anyway, there's that one, and then this one, which is like that. It's just so cute. And this will fit in your regular A2 size envelopes that we use here in the United States. And so let's get started. So I have the piece of Night of Navy that's cut at 10.5 by 5.5, and I've scored it at 3.5 and 7, and then I'm going to just fold it in like this. Take my bone folder, get them all nice and crisp. Okay, so it's going to go like that. So now what I'm going to do is bring in my ruler. And I'm going to measure down from the left side down 1 7/8, right at that score line, the first score line, and I'm going to mark it with a pencil, 1 7/8. So then on the other folded line, I'm going to go 1 7/8 inch up from the bottom and mark it right there. Like that. So now I'm going to bring in my trimmer, and I'm going to take this piece and I'm going to leave it folded, and I'm going to find this little tick mark and put it in the channel here, and then line the other fold line in the channel. Okay, so I'm going to get those lined up, and I'm going to score. And since I'm going through 2 pieces of cardstock, you want to go back and forth several times just to make sure it goes through both ways. And I see it did. Okay, so then I'm going to take this piece and I'm going to fold it like this just so I can do the same thing. I'm going to line this up, the little tick mark, and then the fold. Again, I'm going to score like that. And they both, I don't know if this one scored very well. Let's do it this side. If you can't see it, you must not have pushed hard enough. There we go. All right, now, so there's the card. And so what you're going to do is just push down where the fold line is, like that. It just goes in really easy. And then on this side, you're going to actually fold it up because it's going to come out like that. So there is the Miura card fold. Cool, huh? Okay, so next I'm going to cut my my DSP. So I'll be right back. Here are my 3 pieces that I've cut out, 5 1/8 by 3 1/4. I've got my 2 designer series papers and then a white, was for white cardstock. So what I'm going to do, these pieces need to go here. And so what we have to do is cut this piece here, this way. So we're going to come down 1 7/8 inch right there. And so I'm going to do the same thing, how I took the little tick mark. Now I just lost where I did. There it is. And take the corner of the paper and put it right there and line up the tick mark right there. So I'm going to cut that piece off. So then this piece will actually be too big to fit here. Well, here I want it. I wanted it this way. Okay, so that'll go on this side then. So actually, this one will be glued on here. You're going to leave your 1/4 inch and see how big this one is. So what we have to do is cut this one down. I only cut it down 3/8 of an inch. Well, actually, it's not even, it's more than 3/8, less than 3/8. I just cut off a little bit. And then that piece will fit on there. So I'm going to go ahead and just trim the other pieces to fit. So now I'm going to cut the other two. So I've already gone ahead and made my little tick mark here for this one, because this one's going to go right here. So I made my tick mark here. And then here I've made my tick mark at 1 7/8 on this side, 1 7/8 on this side. On the white it really doesn't matter because it's the same on both sides. So I'm going to put in my tick mark and then go to the corner of my cardstock and cut that. And then I'm going to do the same on the other side. And cut. And again, these two pieces need to be trimmed off so they will fit. There's that one. So now I'm going to go ahead and do this last one, which is right here to right there. Okay, so now all you need to do is just glue these pieces down. Well, I'm not going to glue my white ones down because I'm going to stamp on those, but I can go ahead and glue these pieces down. And I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm going to stamp the verse that's in the Snow Wonder set that says, "Sending you blessings, peace, and magic this Christmas season." This is going to go on the front, and then of course we're going to stamp the snow lady here in a minute. So you want to try to get this as straight as you can because this is at an angle. So I'm just going to stamp there. Okay, that's good. And then I think I'm going to take my Pacific Point and I'm going to put some snowflakes on here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp off, because it's so dark. I don't want them that dark. See how much cute? I might do one full string. Look how cute that is. Adorable. Let's do one little one over here. If we can. There. Okay, so that'll go there. And then I'm going to do some more down here. Well, actually it goes up here, but I'm going to do one more full strength big one. Very cute. Now I'm going to put a few on this piece. If I wanted to, I could actually, whoops, got a line here, cover that up. I could use the bigger snowflakes from the Snowflake set. Stamp that one. Okay. Boy, be careful with these blues because I really smear them. How about one more? Here. How cute is that? Now maybe two more. Adorable. Love the snowflakes. Okay, so now all I have to do then is glue these pieces down. Let me move this out of the road. So I can go ahead and put, I don't know where my tape is. My seal is around here somewhere. All right, so then I'm going to put this in here like that. And then you just want to make sure that you get it on the tips because you don't want it curling up. Whoopsie, there we go. Like that. And then one more. Isn't this cute? Mm-hmm. So what you want to do is like line up your edges there. All right, so now I've got the inside done. Still here a little. Okay, now I used a 1 by 11 inch piece of the Night of Navy, and this I'm going to make the belly band out of. So what I'm going to do is just wrap it around the card, and you want it not so tight that it's not going to move, but you don't want it to fall off either. So what I did then was I just did this, and then I'm going to cut this piece because it's a little too long. Maybe a little bit more, because our snowman is going to be on top of here. And so for this piece, I'm going to use, if I had Stampin' Seal Plus, I would use that. But since I don't, I'm going to use the fuse that we used to have, because I bought tons of this before it went out. And I think it's similar to the new Stampin' Seal Plus. Okay, so there we go. That moves. All right. So now what I did was I cut out with the layering oval dies, the largest layering oval shape, and I'm going to stamp my snowman. I think it's actually a snow lady. I don't know, it might be a man. Whatever you want to call him. And I stamped off first because this is so dark. And now I'm just stamped off. And there he is. And so now I'm going to take my die, my snowman die that came in the set, and cut that out. I already went ahead and did that before I started taping that, and I'm going to use some blends. I'm going to use this one is the Light Balmy, and I'm just going to go over the scarf with the light first. And then I'm going to go over, we'll do that later. Now I'm going to do the holly and green. This is Mossy Meadow light. And then the little berries. And dark real red. And then, let's see if this works better. Not a whole lot. There we go. So light. I almost need my navy, but I don't want to use navy. Okay, I'm going to try first the light pumpkin pie. And I think we're going to use the dark. the hat, I want just a little bit on the hat. And then I'm going to go over it with the dark. There's that. Oh, I think I'm going to do these two in the black. Just because I want these black, I'm using the black blends here, just so they show up a little bit more. And there, that looks cute. Okay, I'm going to take my Pacific Point ink pad and ink up my sponge and rub it off because I just want some light. Oh, it's lighter than it was, so just to go around a little bit here. Get a little more. And then I also want to take my little snow person here and just do a little bit down here. Maybe even all over a little bit. There. Okay. So then I will, oh, I think I want more down at the bottom, like he's kind of in some snow or something. Like that. And then I'm going to pop him up with dimensionals. I can't find them, so I can use some end pieces here. That will work. Actually works very well. Okay, a couple more pieces. There we go. And now I'm going to put this on here. Like that. How cute is that? And then I think I'm just going to lay this down flat on there. Only I want it up. You know what? Yeah, I want him up higher. Like there. So I'm just going to put on a little more of this. That. And then I'm going to stamp my Happy Christmas in Night of Navy on a framelit or a die that I cut out from the Snow Wonder dies. And so I'm just going to put that right there. That looks good. And so I'm going to just put this one down here. I think that'll be cute. And I think I'm just going to do that flat in case you take the band off and on. You don't want to be catching it on dimensionals. So that down here, kind of the center. Now, to finish it, I want some bling. These are called the Blue Adhesive Back Gems. All right, so I want to put a couple on here, one on each end, and then I think, I don't since I used the darker, I could actually put some on here, and the darker ones. Those are so pretty. And then maybe a couple more, like here. And let's see, let's put one over here and here. And let's put one over here. Over here. Oh boy. Now, one more thing I'd like to do is go over my snowman with a little bit of Wink of Stella, just on the darker lines. Try not to get it on the black buttons. And there we go, a little on her face. Just so she kind of sparkles a little bit. So what do you think? Kind of cute. All right, so this is my Miura card, spelled M-I-U-R-A, Miura. It's like an origami fold, I think. That's what I looked up. So anyhow, this slides off, opens up, and there's your saying. Super cute. Now this is my second one I made. The first one was the poinsettia. Oops, I thought that one was really pretty as well. And then that one comes off. And ta-da, super pretty. Just a cute new little fold I've never done before. And I got the idea from Debbie Henderson. And that's all I have today. So thanks for joining me. If you have any stamping needs that I can help you with, make sure to get a hold of me at tinashaw.stampinup.net. Follow me on my blog, tinashaws.blogspot.com. And make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I appreciate it. Thanks. Have a good day. Bye-bye.